in the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix,
It's a QOC thing.
mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down.
We about to put you up on game. QOC, you gotta know the name. Keep it real, you know ain't nothing changed. Set the standard, staying in our lane. Yep, that's what you thought. Paying the cost, taking no loss, keeping you up on what's happening. And now that I got your attention, let me mention this.
In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down.
Hey, what is going on? What is going on? If y'all don't know, that beat, that music, that soundtrack is by none other than yours truly, Original Soul. So I just wanted to point that out and show him some flowers, give him some flowers. By the way, thank you.
No doubt.
He does all of our songs, by the way, or most of our intro songs for our shows, by the way. So shout out to Brandon Oso, Original Soul. Okay, on the beat. I'm Jay Marie. We're back again for another go round for In the Mix. I've got Original Soul. I keep on messing up your name because I'm wanting to say Oso, and then you changed it to Original, and I'm like, and I know you about to call me Ja Prime, so let me go ahead and get you on in there. Go ahead, introduce y'all, or just let's not introduce ourselves. They know who we are by now. Let's kind of get in the mix. How y'all been?
How you been? How you doing?
Tired. If you can't tell, I'm over here I'm on fumes, but we here, and we ready to give them that energy. Exactly. We giving them that energy because that's what this is all about. We want to bring you the trending news, trending celebrity entertainment news, all that good stuff. So without further ado, what's that boy name? He do the Kumbaya stuff. Kevin Gates.
Oh, Kevin
Gates.
Oh
goodness.
Kevin Gates.
That guy.
Mr. Feather, Mr. Indian Feather Man. Woo! What's that song? He be having some real songs that kind of have you, it's like a hood love song. So I kind of wonder if that's just what he's used to and certain things, because he getting into grown folks' business in a whole new way today. What y'all think about that?
Prime.
So let's unpack this a little bit. Okay. So Kevin Gates, Mr. Kumbaya himself, made a comment about, do we have the video where he made the comment, or you want me to just tell the story?
Like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like, when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in a play.
Okay.
You know, friends like that. Okay, if we're calling them friends, you know, that's an underhanded way to tell me you respect me. Or is it underhanded? Or because what man does that? Why make that statement? Are you trying to sell a book, music, or something, some other kind of, oh, you trying to do a podcast? Like, is this a teaser for something bigger? Or are you just trying to get your ass whooped at a game, show it up at, talking about some man's wife and the greatest of all time, arguably, at that. So not just some man, if we're being real, because he's even acknowledged this ain't just some man, but
It seems to me like a lot of people they love coming at LeBron over something. First it was Stephen A, and now it's this.
Yep. And
well, I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way.
I'm with Drewski. It could go either way. Yeah. Because you come to this man's court quite literally, like you the big in this, right? And for what? Did y'all talk behind the scenes and now it's cool and we just don't know it? Or was you coming for some smoke? What's up? That's what we trying to figure out.
Yeah, because he shows that on the side, on court side, like, okay, yeah, what's happening?
I feel like this. I'm gonna keep it real. I agree with y'all. You is in another grown man's household. Yeah. You just took my business and put it in this. You just took my family and subjected us to drama. And I'm not. That's to me. That's a bitch move. I'm keeping it real. That's a bitch move.
Absolutely.
Kevin. I've never been a big Kevin fan in the first place, but as a man, if my so-called friend did that, I'm gonna want to. I won't want to see you, man. I probably gonna want to punch you in your eye, man. I'm gonna be real with you. But in LeBron James's case, he went through that situation with Stephen A. Smith, and he got a lot of backlash. And to me, rightfully so, because of who you are in that league and who you are to people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're an example. You squeaky. You really are a great example of a role model, a man, a husband, a father. So when he got that backlash, I think he understood. Like once this situation popped up with Kevin Gates, he was like, man, I can't risk that on him. I can't risk that. So that's why when people calling him a punk, them people don't understand life. Like that man is worth something. He has a whole lot to lose. And why would I lose it dealing with pretty much a loser? To me, he's a loser. You talking about my wife, man. What about your wife? And that's what I'm saying. Like his wife is she's
ex now. I believe she's
but see
an ex-wife now. I think Drika is an ex-wife. Yeah. But what I thought was even crazier is the fact that because we saw the situation with okay, so they're separated. I remember now, but so the thing is, I don't know what that's about. That's a whole nother conversation another day. But the thing about it is when the stuff happened with Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. was, I guess they're homeboys. Him and LeBron are homeboys. So for you to come at me about my son and me either coddling him or whatever he was trying to imply, him trying to use his status to get his son in the NBA or to get his son some sort of preferential treatment. I get it. Okay, moving on. Savannah most damn definitely was like, Bron, or whatever she may call him. We're not doing this again. We're not gonna be in the news again. So don't let this happen again. But I also think they are a team. The wife, and him. So the way she looks at him has nothing to do with some other grown ass man. She's not looking at you. She's not looking at other men like that. Her husband.
I don't know if we
Go
got
ahead.
the clip. I don't know if we got the clip of how when he was talking about the girl was looking at him. And I agree that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But you just spotlighted something that was unnecessary. And
Absolutely.
and it's bringing unnecessary drama. But if we got the clip, I don't know if you got the clip about how the white girl was looking at him, but it's something to see. It's something to see. It was a clip.
But do y'all want women to that's another show. But I don't know that a man would really want a woman to. Yeah.
Well, she was looking at him like she wanted to eat him up. And that's what Kevin Gates was saying. Why Savannah don't? I'm just stating what he said. Why Savannah don't look at LeBron James like that when he's the man he is. And he's like he deserved the way she's looking at him. So it's messed up. It's really a whole messed up situation. It's blown out of proportion.
I get it, but how long have they been married? The spark goes away where everything becomes a normal thing for a husband and wife that's been married for a long time. So
but they're a team though, and I don't think it's.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that was really a point. That I don't know. Kevin Gates, he made something out of nothing. I'm just that's what I feel like. It's something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And being who he is, people made it into something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure that woman looks at her man like that. She might not have been doing it then, but damn, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then my question is like, is he catching every time she's looking at him? How do you have this understanding or an observation off of one instance? That is wild to me.
Right.
But speaking of how we look at people, let's talk about Yeezy. Let's go ahead and talk about it. The music. The genius in the music industry, Yeezy, he's beefing with Boosie. He said, we don't know if he's beefing entirely, but we do know he said Boosie smells like he's poor. But this is after he also let us know that he was slobbing on his cousin back in the day, male cousin back in the day. So can we get the screen switch up?
Kanye's Crash Out saga is continuing. He just released a tweet claiming that he domed his cousin up when they were younger, and then he just made a song called Cousins about it. In the tweet attached with a video, he said this song is called Cousins about my cousins that deleted a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we couldn't look at Flex magazines together anymore. He's on to say, perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those magazines when he was 6, and then we acted on what we saw. That's when I gave my cousin. He went on to say, my dad had magazines, but the ones I found on the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I blanked my cousin's blank when I was 14. Tweet sent. Bianca Sensory definitely needs to take his phone because, sir, what are you doing and what are you even talking about? In the song he attached to the tweet, goes on to elaborate on the tweet. I cannot even put the song here because it's literally so outlandish. Claims that him and his cousin saw one mono, a peck on the lips to another mono. They didn't know what it meant. They enacted the situation, and then he goes on to say how he domed his cousin up a bunch of times in the song. It's literally insane. I don't know who this guy's PR person is, but I'm sure he has to pay them at least $1 million a month to put up with his foolishness. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this. Somebody needs to take the nitrous or whatever he is on away from him because this is doing the most. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Now, we are not saying No. I want to say this.
Go
We're
ahead.
not saying that he can't choose to be a gay man if he wants to be a gay man. I'm not saying that. But what that does, speak to is you expose someone of your family who may not have wanted that information out, one, because families tend to kind of, that's that, we leave it there. But you bring that up, then you turn it's like he's crashing out every which way he can, because it's yay. This is what we now expect from him. So are we surprised truly with the admission?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This
He
new
dresses his
Kanye.
wife Bianca like a I don't even know what
Tell me about the
I
screen
don't
you
even
talking
know.
about. She trying to get my reactions.
I I'm I'm trying to kind of swoop you into the because I'm like, I
Okay,
don't know what to say.
okay. Look. First of
Come on,
all,
see some.
first of all, Kanye, we didn't even need that information.
You
That
did
wasn't
not.
for us. So I agree that it does look like some type of an intention thing. I'm not saying it's not real. We're gonna go with it that it's real. This is what he said. And if you've done that to your cousin till you were 16 years old, 14, then that means that you still have those tendencies, my guy. I don't believe that you can grow out of that. That's my belief, my opinion solely. It don't mean it's true, but I don't believe you can grow out of that. Thirdly, the man is locked up. And like you just said, I don't think he really wanted that to come out.
Mm-mm.
And these people find out what he's being. I don't know what his lifestyle is like right now, being locked up. If he's a real guy, he acting as a real guy down there, and this comes out. Now you got people not pulling at your cell. They trying to come in
For
and look
more reasons than one,
at,
if we're being real. And yeah,
I mean, Kanye, like they said, somebody need to take his phone. He need his PR people got to get tighter on him. I don't know, man.
he needs mental health help.
Yes.
That is a clear crash out, bipolar, something. And I'm not saying that to be funny or to even be like I'm diagnosing him, but it's something. It's
I hope
something.
nothing
He's
happens to
crashing
him.
out every which way.
I hope nothing happens to him because the way he's going, I wouldn't be surprised to hear a bad story. And like I said, I don't want to hear that. But damn, this is he way out there. Way
Yeah.
out there, man. Oh,
And
what's
then
up, man?
the other piece of it. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh,
I miss the old Kanye.
right.
I'm
College dropout.
I miss college
Come on.
dropout Kanye.
Yes.
I had that
Yes.
stuck. That was in my car for 2 months. It was cover to cover. And
Yeah.
my
She ain't
thing is
messing with no broke.
my thing is this. If he had just stuck to the music, it'd been fine. But you listen to the type of music that he's doing now, and I mean, I can't get with anything that he's doing. You why would you go on a hot mic and say what you said? I mean that's a fix my life deal.
Right.
You put this to
That's a
everybody out
Iyanla.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Iyanla need to get that. Yes.
I don't think look, if she could do it for DMX, she could do it for him. Come on now.
I
Now,
don't
what
know. I don't
about
know. I think Kanye a little bit more severe. I think he's a little bit more severe, honestly.
the Bootsy? Now the Bootsy, we gonna kind of segue into the lighter note of that. Well, maybe not lighter, because Bootsy don't play. Let's talk about how he called Bootsy, or he said that Bootsy smelled like he was poor. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Did we have a
I don't know. So. Little Boosie stink. Okay. I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What the fuck I'm talking about smell?
Okay, so you've never met him, but you're gonna speak on something like that? Come on, bro.
I
Yeah.
swear these boys got some bitch
This
ass.
is the year. That's what I'm saying. This is the year of niggas crashing out on niggas or something. I don't know what.
It's a lot of feminine shit. These boys is feminine. Like that type of talking is feminine, bro. We don't speak on men like that. I don't know where this shit come from, but I never spoke on
Not
men.
behind the camera. Not behind the
Nah,
camera.
I don't
It
speak
just
on men like that.
We pulled up.
it seems
Right.
like you exactly. It seems like you're taking this social media, you're taking this internet stuff as if you cannot be touched. Like to say something that just like, bro, why are you not be different if like you was around me or we had some sort of interaction. He ain't even met him. Period.
Well, see, that's a
So
reaction.
to say that.
It's a reaction off of what Boosie said about. I mean, Boosie didn't really down him. He's just like, man, my boy Kanye. I'm with my boy Kanye. He was actually lighthearted about his situation, about what he said about his cousin and stuff like that. So he didn't down him at all. You know what I'm saying? He spoke in general, and he was like, man, my boy, pretty much like he needs some help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for you type stuff. But Kanye came back with that. So Kanye took offense to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a lot of it's feminine, and I see why now. I see why you're feminine. You know what I'm saying? But smelling poor, what is that? What is that? You know what I'm saying? There's rich people that say they don't take that.
That's that social media. That's how social media works. It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Okay, something comes out. Okay, yeah, Kanye says this, and you know how social media does. They'll be like, well, what do you think LeBron James has to say about that?
Right.
You know, that's how we do things now, and they wait for a reaction. So Boosie sees this and he says what he says. Hey, I stand behind you, kind of thing,
Right.
or like,
Right.
you know, where it was saying, Boosie was like, yeah, I get something might have happened to him in his younger days or something, and now all of this is coming out. Kanye sees this and he's like, who are you to speak on me?
Right.
Kind of thing. That's how he takes it. But that's the way social media is doing things now. It's like,
I'm gonna keep it real, y'all.
You have free reign to do this.
Let's keep it real. Ja, look at this. Now look that clip with him saying that, bro. You look weird as hell.
Absolutely,
bro. You got yes men standing over there laughing, and they might be laughing at you and not with you.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, okay, because Kanye, LeBron, what next up?
Kanye fucking crazy. Actually, I think Kanye, infatuated with fame. You know, when I look at Kanye, I think, why would, I just don't believe it. I just feel like a lot of times Kanye be reaching, like if you're gonna be one way, you stay one way. That's how I am. I'm real all the way through.
See, and right there, he just got through saying if you come in one way, you stay one way. That's why I was saying, if Kanye had just stayed with the music, wouldn't be no issues. We would find out about his life story in the book that comes out.
Yeah.
I feel what Boo said on that situation. You know what I'm saying? That was the rebuttal to the being smelling like I'm poor. That was the rebuttal. So like I said, I think Boosie handled it gracefully.
I was about to say that was with a lot of class, because Boosie can crash out too now, if we being real.
Boosie don't want to go back to jail.
Right.
That, and then he also knows who he's dealing with.
Right.
So he knows the man probably behind the scenes, like the real man, not him personally, but he knows about him from the industry and from everybody else behind the scenes. So he knows more than we know, I'm sure. So yeah, the crash out is real.
Shut Kanye down. He need to be quiet. He need to be shut down for 10 years. Shut him the fuck down. For real.
Yeah.
Y'all like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? In the mix. But
yeah, well, there's There we go. So after this, let's see, what's today? Sunday. Oh, Sunday. Today is Quentin Simon Talk Show. That's the one that's coming up next. So be sure to tune in for that. That's at, is it 1:30? I don't have the date, the time. I'm messing it up. Yes, 1:30. 1:30. Quentin Simon Talk Show. Then we got what coming up next? Akila is gonna do Sinners. Okay, she's gonna review the movie Sinners on Flick Chicks. And then
we're gonna check that out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I already seen it twice.
What you? Oh, I can't say what you think about it. We gonna let her talk about it.
Next time. We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, because it's gonna be something to talk about. But I might have to say that for the Dirty Pleasure Show or the Quickie side. Anyway, so we and then Seriously Unserious dropping bodies, a bro May 2nd, and then Friday live at 8 p.m. What's live at 8 p.m.? I'm reading it off the teleprompter thingy and I'm messing it up. Sinners. Okay. Egypt is feeding us. She's feeding us the information. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to
look. There's a lot going on. QOC Network. That's why you gotta go in. You gotta like, share, subscribe. Right. Absolutely. What's going on with the team? Yeah.
That's right.
At QOC Network. Hey, bro, is gonna be a good one too. That's our Canada connection and Chris and Conrad. So be sure to check them out too. And I think that is it, y'all. We're out of here. Peace. In the mix.
In the mix, baby.
Mix. In the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down.